So today in this class, we have discussed the next topic of the advanced section. Topic name is calculation. So how can calculate in the Excel, right? We start from basic. So we have typed the some numbers. Okay. I want to first we have understanding the reference method. So I want to add the 20 of each number in the column B. So we have placed the equal, select the 85 plus 20, okay, and press the enter. Now we have just dragged down. So we have applied formula the A2. A2 it means range address, A column and 2 number row. So it A2. So A2 value of A2 plus 20. We got the result. And no need to apply formula one by one rest of the numbers. We have just select and drag down. Okay. So automatically your reference will be increased. A2, A3, there is A4, A5, A6. Okay. So sometime we have also problem with system. So we have now write the 20 on D1, column D and one number row D1. So now I want to add 85 plus 20. It means A2 value of A2 plus value of D1. Okay. We have just simple implement the plus, select this and give the plus symbol and here and press the enter. We got the result. But when you drag down here, result will change. But why? So here is the A2 plus D1. When the drag down, A2 increase A3 and D1 also increase D2. Here is the problem. Okay. So I don't want to increase my this number 1 to 2. This is a fix. So that time we have applied the dollar sign here. Dollar sign freeze your reference. It means absolute your reference. So we have applied the dollar sign before the 1. 1 is the row number. Right? Now we have dragged down. You can see the 1 fix and also 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. But we have applied the dollar sign before the row number. So when you drag the top to bottom, then your number will be not increase, but left to right. It means left to right. So now you can see our D convert into E because we have not applied the dollar sign before of the E. Before the D, it means column numbers. So you want to fix row and column both of, so you have applied the dollar sign. And same work for every functions. Where you use your reference. Okay, same concept. But one problem, how can I identify where we apply the dollar? Okay. So I give the one example here. So I have write here tables. Okay. 5, 6, 9, 8, right? This table. Okay. So making the table just multiply together. This multiply to this multiply to this. Okay. So equal, we have select the 5 multiply by 2. But without absolute reference, it means without freeze your reference, when you drag your result will change. Okay. So how can identify where we apply the dollar sign? So for this, we have just drag one left and one down. Where you want to drag. And double click here, you can see. So 3, 5, I want to 5 3 ja, not a 10 3 ja. So it means your E4 is fixed. It means 4 is fixed. So escape here and we apply here $4 sign. Okay. Now we have dragged down. Result will be okay. Okay. So down result will be okay. Now we have check here. This is the 6, but I want to 6 2 jar. It means F is fixed. Okay, see here. F is fixed. So we have applied the dollar sign before the before the E. F here. Here F, but even to E. Okay. So we had applied the dollar sign before the E. So now we have dragged the left and dragged the down. So simple concept. You have drag one cell after where you want to drag down and drag left and check the formula. Where your formula will be increased, but no need to increase. So you have stopped the increasing using the dollar sign. Clear? In the future, remember, I want to make the multiply numbers. So 5 multiplied by 2. And here 5 multiplied by 3. Here 5 multiplied by 4. But without using the dot, absoluting your reference, you have increased, your number will be changed. Because when you double click here, you can see your number continues increasing and don't want to increase. So which number you want to not increase? So it means this is a 4. So this is the 4. Need to 4, not a F5. So we have applied the dollar sign here before the 4. Okay. And now we have deleted and drag. You can see your result will be right. Okay. Now, same like that, when you drag here, also result will be wrong. I want to 6 multiply by 2. It means I want to, this is the F, not F. I want to E column. So we have applied the dollar sign before the E. Okay. Now we have drag left, drag down. What is the result? Okay. So we have go to the next option. So how can calculate the mathematical equation? Just like in the Excel, when you want to calculate, we have a two way. First, you have applied the inbuilt Excel formula. Apply inbuilt functions, just like sum. We have select and got the result. So we have applied the inbuilt function. And another way, use the mathematical operator. It's like plus symbol. A problem is that we in the Excel have a limited inbuilt functions. This is not sure every time you got the formula for your calculations. Okay. So that time we use the mathematical equations like plus, minus, multiply, divide, and this is the power. Okay. So I want to I want to one example. I give you one example. It's like I have the buy amount and sell amount. So some product I will buy in the 50 and sell in the 55. So how many profit percentage? Okay. In the Excel, not have any formula for calculating the percentage like sum. Okay. But I have the mathematical equations. I know how can calculate on the pen and paper. So we have simple apply formula sell minus buy and result will be divided by buy multiply by 100. This is the profit, calculate the profit percentage formula in the mathematics. So we have also applied this formula helping these equations. So In the bracket, the cells minus pi divided by pi. In the Excel, no need to multiply and divide by 100 for the calculating percentage. When you press the enter, your result in the decimals. Go to the home and apply the percentage format. You got the 10%. Okay. So every type of the mathematical equations you can do in the Excel using this method. Understand? Okay. Now we need to percentage calculations. How can calculate the percentage in the Excel? So first, know the percentage system in the Excel. In the Excel, you want to enter the percentage, need to percent symbol. If you write the number and apply the percentage symbol, 2000 percentage. Because in the Excel, 1 equal to 100%. 1 equal to 100%. Okay. So I want to calculate the 30% of 500. So if your number have a percentage, we just multiply together. But have a 30 only for 30. That time need to change formula. That's it. V5 multiply by 30 and divide by 100. Then you got the correct result. Okay. So if you have give the paper of 600 and you got the marks the 480, how many percent? So for the calculations, achieved divide by from the target. So 480 divided by 600. Press the enter. Got the result in the decimals. We apply the percentage. Okay. But sometimes we need to percent in the percent number, not a percent number like 80, not 80%, because this show the 80%, but actually the 0.80. When you remove the formatting, so the 0.80. So I want to 80%. So that time we just multiply by 100 here, got the result number in the 80. Okay. Now know something tricks. My old price is 600 and 20% increase. So what is the new price? So I have three ways to calculate. First, we calculate the 20% of the 600 and now we have add on this. We got the 720. Second thing, we just multiply by 120%. 120%. We got the result. And last way, we multiply by 1.20 because in the Excel have a 1 equal to 100% and 0.20 it means 20%. So 120 got the result. Okay. So we have discussed in three topics. First, understanding the calculation and with the referencing system with dollar sign. Second thing, how can solve the mathematical equation in the Excel. Second thing, how can calculate the percentage. So third thing, how can calculate the percentage sample. Is clear? Now discussing the calculation with date and time. So I want to enter the time here, date here, today system date. You can use the shortcut control plus semicolon. Okay, so type here current system date. But remember, this date is not changeable. The fixed, just like type. If you want to date and date, you would change with your system date. It's like today the 21 and when you open the tomorrow 22. So that time apply the formula today. So write it today, select today formula and bracket open and close. So today type the equal today bracket open and close and just press the enter. You got the result. Okay. Any questions? One second. One second. One second. Now same like the time. So I want to type here time. Just control shift semicolon. The current system time. But no have only for time formula. But we have right here now. Like play, open and close. Then you can got the time. Current system time. Okay. Now we have start our classes. Have a 10th Jan. Sorry, 10th Jan and today. So how many days? How can you calculate the number of days? Okay. So just we have select your latest date minus oldest date, got the number of days. 192 days. Yeah. But I want to make the difference in the month. So that time we have used the formula date DIF. Date DIF and apply the formula. This is the Addins formula, so not suggestion is not coming. And select the start date and end date, and you have write the month. If you month, D for day, month for M for month, and Y for year. The 6 month. Okay. It's clear. But same thing. Today I go to the office at morning 10 a.m. and leave the office from evening 6 p.m. So I want to type here 6 p.m. So need to type here space and PM. If you not write the PM, by default morning time will be considered. So right here 6 p.m. Now I want to difference. So press the equal the last date minus your start date. So your latest time minus oldest time. Got the difference. Okay. Any questions? So need to change that your time formatting. To select this time. Okay. No, no, no. Just I just waiting for confirmation. Okay. So this is the time, date, and time calculations. In the future classes, we have discussed in detail for the calculations. Okay. Any questions? Okay. So today we discuss the uh, calculations with a dollar sign, also the mathematical equations, and we have discussed the percentage calculations and also time calculations. Okay, so today we late, so we have stopped this class because we